You ever been hit by a sandstorm so big that it would have buried a camel?
No.
Well, I have.
Nice.
My name's John Graham. I'm the badass granddad you didn't know you had.
Hello.
I'm here to tell you more stories from my adventures and offer some tips on taking risks and living a life with meaning, courage, and passion. Anyway, after college, I'm hitchhiking around the world. Not the oceans, of course, but the land parts. And at one point, I'm taking small cargo boats up the Nile in Egypt, stopping just to see the great sights, the Valley of the Kings, the Temple of Abu Simbel, and finally the Aswan Dam. The boats can't go past the dam, of course, so then I get into a small train heading south toward Khartoum. We get as far as a whistle stop station called, I think, Edmara, and the train stops and everybody gets out and points excitedly toward the west, where there's a thin dark line on the horizon, but the thin dark line is getting thicker and thicker by the minute. And everybody is yelling, and they're yelling at me, and they're all ducking for cover. I don't know what the hell they're talking about because I can't speak Arabic. So I stand out there in the open until I finally realize that this is a huge sandstorm heading right for me. And just in the nick of time, I dive under a truck, and the sandstorm roars over me, and it takes 10 or 15 minutes to pass, and I get up coughing and shaking the sand off, and everyone else was getting up and getting ready to dig the train out, the sand off the track so the train can proceed. And the train starts to head toward the capital, Khartoum. I get off at another whistle stop called Kassala. It's a small town, about 30 miles from the Ethiopian border. And I get off there, and that very evening, a huge rainstorm hits. A rainstorm of the ferocity that only happens once every 10 years. And it's huge, and it turns the desert into a sea of mud, so nothing gets past Kassala, and I can't get to Ethiopia, and I'm stuck there for 3 days. Worse, I'm tracked around by a guy that says he's a Sudanese secret police, and he thinks I'm a spy, and I can't take any pictures. So he's making life miserable for me. Finally, the desert hardens up enough, so I managed to get a ride with a truck with oversized tires heading for the Ethiopian plateau, where, unbeknownst to me, I'm about to witness the greatest famine of the 20th century. Anyway, the lesson is this. If you're stuck in a place, a really foreign place, and there's you don't speak the language, and people are gesticulating and waving their arms and trying to tell you something, for God's sake, listen to them. Take risks, yes, but take smart risks, not stupid ones. And to ignore the locals was really stupid. What do you think?